Hi, my name's Jack and today I'm going to be talking to you about video CVs. During this quick presentation, we're going to be covering what is a video CV, how long should it be, what format should it be in, your appearance, and what to say. So, what is a video CV? A video CV is quite simply a video format of your CV document. It's a great way for you to demonstrate a little bit more personality when you're applying for a job with an employer. How long should it be? A video CV should be no longer than 3 minutes. 3 minutes is a proven sweet spot when it comes to length of video. In fact, Facebook, YouTube and Instagram, their algorithm works on 3-minute videos, between 3 and 5 to be more precise. Anything longer than that and viewers tend to get disinterested. What format should it be in? A video CV can be in any video format that can be easily played on a PC. If you wanted to record this on your mobile phone, that's great. Just make sure you put your phone in landscape mode, don't film it in portrait. When you're filming, try and make sure that your camera is steady. To do this, you could purchase a tripod. They're easily purchasable on Amazon and normally less than £20, or you can find a family member that's got a steady hand to hold the camera in a steady position for you. Setting an appearance. You need to make sure that when you film your video CV, you're in a clear area that's well presented. This video, for example, I'm stood to my desk, it's all neat and tidy and I look presentable. That brings me on to appearance. You need to be presentable yourself. Remember, this is the first time an employer is going to see you, so first impressions count. Dress for the role that you're applying for. So, a nice smart t-shirt. Obviously, don't really need to worry about the bottom half so much because that won't be in view. This is the kind of view you're going to want for your video CV, the top half up. What to say? So, in this next section, we're going to talk about the different areas that you would need to cover when filming your video CV. Firstly, before we get into that, you need to introduce yourself. So, for me, it would be, "Hi, my name's Jack Danks. I'm 34 and I live in Tonner, Wales. This is my video CV. Thank you for taking the time to view it." Next then, we need to talk about education. So, mention key grades that you achieved in either school, college or university. You could mention anything externally that you've been able to achieve, so if you've done any NVQs or anything that you've learnt when you weren't in school. Try and be more specific around grades that you feel are best suited towards the job you're going for. So if I was applying for an administration role, I might not necessarily need to mention a grade that I got in drama. So for me, my example would be the following. During my GCSE years, I got grades B to D for maths, English and the sciences. I studied a foundation degree in which I obtained a first, and during university, while studying for media production, I obtained a 2-1 in my degree. Outside of school, I have studied for an NVQ level 2 in customer service and an NVQ level 3 in management. Next, you need to mention your achievements. Be specific about these achievements, but make sure that they're relevant to the kind of roles that you're going to be applying for. So, if I was talking about myself, I would say that my biggest achievement was obtaining my first in my foundation degree, which is the equivalent of getting 5 A's at A-level. For me, this was a great achievement because it was at the time I found out I was heavily dyslexic, so being able to obtain this grade was phenomenal for me. Outside of school, my main achievement would be getting into the National Youth Theatre. To get into this association, there's a lot of auditions and you're up against a lot of talented youngsters, so I was really chuffed with myself. Next, we're talking about hobbies and interests. When you're thinking about what hobbies you want to talk about, think about what skills that could cross over into the kind of work you're going to be applying for. So I'll give an example of myself. My main hobby is photography. I'm completely self-taught, involving all Adobe programs that go along with it. I love walking around with a camera, taking photos of people, and then editing them when I get home. Other than that, my other main hobby is computer programming. I'm completely self-taught, but now completely efficient in C++ programming. Strengths. This can be quite a hard subject to cover. No one likes talking about themselves, and finding out what you're good at isn't necessarily something that we're all capable of doing. So my key things to remember here is be truthful and don't over-exaggerate. Saying that you're organised and then forgetting to do simple tasks in your first week isn't going to go well for you. So for me, I would say, my main strength is my ability to work well under pressure. I thrive well in this kind of environment and often achieve some of my best work while doing so. What would you bring to the role? So this time, try and think a little bit more creatively as well. Try not to think of the same generic answers that most people would give to this. So like, I'm bubbly, I'm fun, I'm fun to be around. They're going to be the standard answers that people give. So try and think a little bit more outside of the box. So for me, what would I bring to this role? I'm an enjoyable person to be around, and because of the skills I've picked up with computer programming, I feel that I'd be able to jump on board really quickly and even start helping others quicker than normal. Finally, here's a few more things you need to think about when you're filming your video CV. Be polite, be positive, be welcoming, and be yourself. Unless, of course, being yourself contradicts the first 3 points on the list, in which case, be polite, be positive, and be welcoming. Well, that brings us to the end of this short video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any further questions, my email address is on screen, and we'll be happy to assist you. Take care now.